Hi Aries, this is your January 16th through January 22nd weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Fool. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Hierophant. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. And we also have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Cancer and another Aries on the table. So I think you're up for a surprise, Aries. This person is not somebody brand new. This is somebody from your past, somebody you already know. Perhaps you haven't seen them in months or years. You know, it could be somebody whom you used to hang out with, whom you used to be somehow associated with. But for some of you, you know how we often connect with people? We go out and we connect with people on social media, right? We just add them as friends or we just add them as followers and we follow them and we forget about them. Well, it could be one of those people. You know, perhaps you forgot about them. They have not forgotten about you. They've been keeping tabs on you, right? And this week, they will make their move towards you, all right? So we've got Mercury retrograde, that is almost over. Mars retrograde was over on the 12th. But perhaps this is still what's triggering them. Or something else is triggering them to make their move, right? So we've got the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to here. The Page of Swords is a card of somebody who's spying, keeping tabs. So again, like I said, this is somebody perhaps you forgot about, but you're still connected on your social, and perhaps they like your posts, they like your pictures every once in a while, but you scroll through the people who like them, and you're like, okay, some person, I can't even remember their name, right? Well, they remember you, all right? So we got the Six of Cups, the first card that came out, which is clarified by the Fool. The Six of Cups is a card of somebody coming back from the past. I don't think that's an ex, you know. I don't think it's an ex, but it's definitely somebody you already know. The Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. We actually have 2 soulmate cards on the table. We'll get to the second one in just a second. The Fool clarifying the Six of Cups, actually, it's one of your major arcana cards, Aries, right? That's you. So perhaps you've been on this person's mind all along. And at the same time, some of you already know the same card could be interpreted multiple ways, even in the same spread. So this week, this person will decide to take a leap of faith, right? The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. Perhaps they're just going to tell themselves, you know what? I need to make this move towards Aries. I will never know how they feel about me, or I will never know how they will react towards me if I don't ask. So that's the energy, I think. They actually are going to come towards you with a very serious offer. You know, they are taking a leap of faith in terms of asking you and in terms of reaching out to you, but they mean business, right? Because we've got some serious cards that follow that Six of Cups with the Fool, right? The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, and then we have the Hierophant. And jumping ahead a little bit, we have the Ace of Pentacles starting in the potential outcome. So the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I usually go with a King or a Queen if one shows up. So I'll just assume you're dealing with this King of Swords, who could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, they're embracing the energy of the King of Swords. This is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, very honest. This person does not fool or play around. They could also be very analytical, right? And the Knight of Pentacles, I think that's the offer coming your way. The Knight of Pentacles is the most thought through of knight out of all for knights. So I think, like I said, they've been keeping tabs on you for a while, and they thought about this for a while. The Knight of Pentacles is also the most stable, the most serious, the most grounded knight out of all for knights. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long-term and money. All right, the Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is what they want, right? The Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, right? So some of you may even be shocked a little bit because they're just coming in and they're not wasting any time. They will. Some of you will be shocked a little bit because those are some serious cards, right? They're not starting with the with a Page of Cups, for example, and there's nothing wrong with the Page of Cups, but they're rolling out the big guns right away. Speaking of big guns, in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. The Ace of Pentacles is similar to the Knight of Pentacles in this particular case. You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle? They're offering a pentacle. That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like in the Ace of Pentacles, we're zooming in on that. Again, they mean business. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. The next card over is the Two of Cups. There's two people in the Two of Cups, right? That's you and them. It's a card of a soulmate connection, just like the Six of Cups, the first card that came out. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. The Chariot, the last card that came out, could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of a triumph. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. It could also be a card of relocation. Perhaps when the two of you decide to move in together, you may relocate to another neighborhood, another city, another state, what have you. So yeah, this person means business. Somebody from your past who never forgot about you, this week they're going to make a very serious move towards you. And the rest is history. I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Aries, because I think it's a done deal. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Hierophant, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You've got options, you've got choices, Aries. And that's what's going to be occupying your mind a lot. Not all the time, but you definitely have some kind of a choice or a decision to make. I don't see it as being anything bad or negative. Perhaps you're getting married and you're looking for a venue for your wedding, right? The first card I came out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of marriage or commitment. It's a card of something traditional. For some of you, you could be choosing school or for your children, because the Hierophant could also be education. Right, the Eight of Swords right next to the Hierophant. Yeah, you're gonna be thinking about it a lot and even overthinking. That's what the Eight of Swords is about. The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It could be. It's a multiple choice. It really is a multiple choice. The Two of Pentacles right next to that Eight of Swords is a card of weighing pros and cons, looking at options, looking at choices, right? The Wheel of Fortune clarifying it is a start of a cycle, a new beginning, right? So for some of you, like I said, it could be school for yourself or your kids, or perhaps you are looking for a wedding venue or something else. Perhaps you read my post in the community section on January 23rd date, the new beginnings on the January 23rd, and perhaps you're preparing for that. Perhaps you're looking at something, right? And you're thinking, oh yeah, it's not a bad idea to start something new on the 23rd. And now you're looking at options. Whatever it is, I'm sure you'll figure it out. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, Mercury retrograde is going to be over during this week, but there's still a post-shadow period for a couple of weeks after that. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We have the Four of Swords clarified by Judgment. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords, and we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, Aries. What's interesting about this reading is that the Emperor on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, Aries. And the Queen of Wands, that's also a fire sign indicator, right? So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign or another Aries, but what this is telling me right here, I clarified every single card that came out hoping to see another court card. Well, no other court cards showed up, right? But what came out is pretty much a confirmation of what I already thought. I think you're not taking this person back, whatever their zodiac sign is, and the cards that came out as clarifiers, they're confirming that. Judgment, clarifying the Four of Swords. This card, 9 out of 10 times means an ex is coming back. Somebody you were in a relationship with or somebody you were married to. The Six of Cups is a 50-50. Six of Cups could be an ex or somebody from your past. Judgment is pretty much always somebody whom you were in a relationship with, especially when it comes to X spreads, right? So the Four of Swords, that Judgment is clarifying. Perhaps this person thought about it before reaching out to you, right? But again, you're not taking them back. We got the Seven of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands. So this person brings nothing but trouble, but drama, conflicts. This person is not a happy camper, and you're not taking them back. The Two of Swords clarifying the Queen of Wands. I think in this case, the Two of Swords means you're closed off. You're like, no. I don't want this in my life ever again. So I think, like I said, you are definitely not taking them back. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries. This week we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, we have Temperance, and we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Sagittarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. So you got this Queen of Swords coming your way, and they've got some kind of a very exciting offer for you, right? And it's like they can't wait to get the show on the road with you. However, I think the universe wants you to remain calm. Don't jump to any conclusions. Don't jump on this opportunity. Remain calm. Perhaps they will, if you kind of wait, they may come back with a better offer. Let me explain, right? So got the Ace of Wands. That's what they're originally coming in with. The Queen of Swords is the person coming in with that Ace of Wands, right? So the Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But if it's not an air sign, then the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very experienced, somebody who's seen it all, somebody who's been there, done it, somebody who can smell bullshit from a mile away. You know, somebody who's been around for a while, somebody who's been doing this for a while, whatever it is that they do. But we have Temperance, right? Before I clarified the Queen of Swords, Temperance came out, right? Temperance could be a Sagittarius you're also dealing with, but Temperance is a card of, remaining calm, not rushing into anything, just, taking your time, right? And we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Cups could be you walking away from your existing job. If this person is offering you a job, with the Eight of Cups, I think this is you eventually walking your way towards something better, right? Towards this opportunity that the Queen of Swords is offering you. But then I clarified the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles showed up. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, I don't mean to belittle the Ace of Wands, but I would always take the Ace of Pentacles over the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles is called a golden opportunity for a reason, right? You see how there is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles? This is pathway to new life, to better conditions, to more money in this case, right? So what that makes me think is that, like I said, remain calm, don't jump on this opportunity, and they will perhaps sweeten the deal even more. You know what I mean? They will offer you something on top of what they originally offered you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is you're going to sever ties with this Queen of Cups. Okay? You're in this reading twice. The Queen of Wands and the Emperor. That's you. Right? What's interesting, this combo showed up in another spread. Right? The X spread, but this is a different deck, and I think this is a different situation, right? You're here twice as your Queen of Wands energy, and as the Emperor. The Emperor is your highest possible vibrational level, right? That's your major arcana card, and the Queen of Cups is the person you're dealing with. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart, and you are either breaking up with this person, because the Queen of Cups could be male or female, absolutely doesn't matter, or you're severing ties with them, right? We have the Tower in between the two queens, right? The Tower, in this case, with the Five of Swords clarifying the Queen of Cups, this is you guys. You're done with this person. The Five of Swords clarifying the Queen of Cups is a card of a major fight. This is a card of when people sever ties. This is when people slam the door on the way out. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, I specifically asked how will Aries react towards what's going on, and the Six of Swords is clarifying the Queen of Wands. You're moving on. You're leaving this person behind. Yeah, you're moving on with that Six of Swords. You're definitely moving towards something better, because the Six of Swords is a card of moving forward, moving on, but at the same time it's a card of, you know, moving out of something bad towards something good. It's a card of an improvement. So I think without this person in your life will somehow improve. That's what it feels like. I don't know who is initiating this severing ties, this departure. It could be you, it could be them. Perhaps they're gonna do something that's like the last nail in the coffin, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. You know, I've had enough of this BS from this person, and you're deciding to move on, and that's what you're not expecting. All right, Aries. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.